Badass, it's Dorian B here with BrianPedd. We're working on the next episode of TeamBadAss TV, so be on the lookout for that. But we just wanted to take some time out real quick to kind of explain the origin of TeamBadAss, kind of how the concept came about. We've been getting a lot of questions about that since the first episode premiered last week, so we just want to take some time to kind of shed some light as far as where we came up with this TeamBadAss concept and exactly what it means to us.
TeamBadAss came about 6 or 7 years ago. Dorian and I were 18, 19 years old, and what happened was we were in the sales company, and the sales company was mostly old people. We were at this training, and the night before we had this big party, and we're at the party, and we realized, looking around, like, why does everything have to be so boring? You know, why can't it be more fun? Why can't we make money and make sales and have fun and party? Dorian, do you want to, kind of shed a little more light on how it all started?
We're at this party, Brian and I are having a good time, we're having fun, we're being loud, but not obnoxious, and that's one of the keys to TeamBadAss. TeamBadAss isn't about being obnoxious or being over the top for no reason. It's just about being cool and not afraid to say what's on your mind. Essentially, we were having fun at this party. There's this group of guys there, God bless them, but they were a little uptight. They were trying to rain on TeamBadAss's parade. Quite frankly, I think they were a little jealous of the attention that TeamBadAss was garnering from the lady folk at this particular party. And essentially, they would kind of try to refute any kind of fun that TeamBadAss was trying to have. You know, if we would say, everybody else, we're going to get rich, they would come with some kind of counter as to why that wouldn't happen. So essentially, just raining on our parade.
What happened was, we, decided if we're going to be TeamBadAss, we got to live up to it. We got to be badass. And badass, let's just clear it up, Dorian. What are we talking about when we say badass? We're not talking about the stereotypical meaning of the word.
Right. We're not talking meatheads. We're not talking about people being obnoxious for no reason. We're not talking about that guy at the party who gets one too many drinks in them and wants to fight everybody in the house. That's not what we're talking about when we're referring to TeamBadAss. What we're talking about is just somebody who, when they get a good positive feeling, they just let it out. When they want to be loud and be the life of the party, they're not afraid to express that. They let loose when the time is appropriate. They're true to themselves. They don't hold back, opinions and thoughts for the fear of, again, being controversial or for being looked at differently amongst others. We just go ahead and we're us. That's what we're referring to as TeamBadAss. Knowing that there's something that you want to say and you let it out no matter what. We've all been in scenarios and situations where somebody says something that's contrary to what's right for you or what you believe, and you hold back. You hold it inside because you don't, again, want people to look at you as different or as an outcast or as not being one of them. And we just said, screw that, to hell with that. Let's just go ahead and be us.
That's what TeamBadAss is all about. It's about, hey, there's something I can do that nobody else can do. I'm going to figure out and remember what that is, and I'm going to do it. And I don't care if it's controversial. And, that's the whole point of the show this week, is that when you start being yourself and you start doing what you love and you start, being controversial and you start just having fun, people are going to get jealous. And what people do is when they get jealous, they talk crap. Instead of supporting you and doing the same thing for themselves, they start talking crap. So that was the inspiration for this show, is, actually a negative comment we got.
There's always going to be somebody that has something to say. You can have, 45 people tell you how awesome your show was, and then that one person is always going to be jealous. Or they're not going to be into what you're doing and they're going to let you know about it. Whether or not this person has actually gone out on a limb themselves to make their own show or to make their own name for themselves, or whether this person has done anything for others to judge. That's the thing you have to understand, is that when you start putting yourself out there, that's always going to happen. But that doesn't mean that we're not paying attention. While yes, it is expected, we're still going to let you know that TeamBadAss is watching. We're on the prowl. We read these comments. We take them as they come. We don't overreact, but we're not going to pretend like we don't see it.
Hey guys, so thank you so much for watching. Team Badass, like I said, it's going to be every other Tuesday, and we really appreciate all the support.
Absolutely. So if you like what we're doing, guys, just be sure to share it with people. You know, if something is good, you don't want to keep it to yourself. Be sure to get it out there and share it. You know, post it on your Facebooks, your Twitters, any message boards that you may be a part of. Make sure that you're spreading the message of Team Badass. That way we can help grow this thing and have more and more people be a part of it. And again, by doing that, it's only going to get bigger and better from here on out.